Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the first Under the Rim episode of 2021. And bro, it's been it's been something else. I kind of want to, before I really get into the whole NBA stuff, I want to just say last year was pretty good because I started the podcast and everything, and I really enjoyed doing it. But this year I want to focus more on just having a more steady, like, what can I say, a steady upload schedule, so you guys know when you're getting the episodes. So I want to do basically what I'm doing right now is I have my YouTube channel, I do the podcast, and I live stream. So what I want to do is, or what I'm planning is, every Monday I'm going to try and get a podcast episode out because they're not too long. They're only 20, like 15, 20 minutes, not too crazy. Something for you just guys to quickly listen to. I'm going to get a YouTube channel done on my main channel, my basketball main channel. They call me Mythic. I'm probably going to be talking about, my first video is probably just going to be my NBA predictions, for this season, the awards, like conferences, seeds, everything like that. So if you guys are interested in that, be coming out this Wednesday. And I live stream every Friday and Saturday. I do from 10 to 1, either COD, if I'm in the mood to play 2K, if I'm not disgusted. If a new game has come out, I usually do like the midnight launch. Like when Cyberpunk came out, I did a midnight launch of that. Miles Morales, same with that. What else? Just anything like that, any games like that. So if you guys are interested in my Twitch, same thing, twitch.tv/they call me Mythic, every Friday and Saturday, 10 to 1 a.m. If you guys are late like that, sometimes I might do just random streams, so just follow me on there so you can get updates when I go live whenever. Or my Twitter, I always tweet out on my Twitter when I'm going live. I have my upload schedule on there. I'm gonna make my Twitch schedule and then my YouTube/podcast. So that's everything I'm doing, if you guys were wondering. I also recently made a TikTok. I'm going to try uploading more on there, like just clips of gameplay highlights, podcast highlights, things like that. So just going on with there. I want to stay more focused so I can go through this year and just grind, just this year is going to be the year of the grinding. I'm going to stop playing games, and stop just in and out. So there you go. That's just quick intro of what's going to be going on this year. Looking forward to this year and everything that's coming with it. Like I can manage school and do all this. So, all right. So what's going on in the NBA right now? Right now, I want to talk about the Raptors struggle. I don't see a lot of the media talking about it because, they're not from Canada, they're not really from Toronto. And, out here, this is all I'm hearing. Being from Toronto, this is all I'm hearing. What's going on with the Raptors? What's happening with the Raptors? What should the Raptors be doing? Like, right now my whole thing is, I've talked to a lot of friends about this in the past few weeks while the season's been going on. They're like 2-7 at the moment, I think 2-8 maybe. Let me pull up let me pull up the conference, the seeding right now. NBA seeding. Hold on. Season tip off standings, or the standings right now I should say. Scroll down. The Raptors are currently third last, 2-7, above the Pistons and the Wizards. So yes, I get that it is still early in the season to say anything and to make judgments, but bro, these guys are currently on. Oh, they thought they were on a losing streak. They just lost that one to Golden State yesterday. Beat forget what team they beat before that, but it's tough. It's tough. I was gonna come here and tell y'all how they lost Mark and how they lost Ibaka. I think they already did actually, but they took hits in free agency, and I don't know what the plan is here with the Raptors. Honestly, I've talked to hardcore Raptors fans, some of my friends, and they're saying just wait, see a turnaround. They'll get their shit together. But even if they do, though, what is the end goal here? You're obviously not beating Philadelphia. You're not beating the Celtics because you don't have anyone for the 76ers. You don't have Marc Gasol to help with Embiid anymore. Not beating the Celtics, the way the Celtics just keep growing and getting better. For some reason the Knicks are winning, but I don't see that going. I feel like Miami Heat's going to jump up there. Obviously the Brooklyn Nets are going to jump up there when Kyrie and KD both play. I don't see them beating the Heat. I don't see them beating the Nets. I don't see them beating the Bucks. I don't see them beating the Celtics. I don't see them beating the 76ers. And if they keep playing like this, I don't even see them making the playoffs, but they will make the playoffs. I'm assuming that, honestly. But what's going on here? What's going on with the Raptors? They lost their big man, the big men. They got Aaron Baines, got Alex Len. It's not going to replace the hole that they left because they played at a high level, a very high level. These guys are like backups, basically playing starter minutes. Siakam is kind of coming back into what we used to know him as, before the bubble, before he started playing like shit. Lowry is still Lowry, but they don't have enough. This is what I've always said about the Raptors. You need an X factor, you need that star factor, and they always had solid defense and a solid team to support that X factor now. And they lost a lot. And if they could get back solid players and then get a free agent, then they would be right back up there. But I don't think that's going to happen because for some reason Toronto has a problem attracting free agents. So this is what I'm saying. What is the goal here? Because you're not going to the finals. And clearly you're not trying to be a lottery team from what I'm seeing. You're not trying to be a lottery team. So what is the goal here? You're just going to be stuck in NBA purgatory where you're not getting high picks, but you're not making the finals. Dog, like, you need to pick a future, pick a side here. Maybe you can chalk this season up to just being, it's we're playing in a different city, like we're just have our head on, like just like a head chicken with our heads cut off or something like that. We just need to get our shit together. Okay, maybe chalk, but even after this, what is the goal here, bro? You still don't have those players. It's not like they're coming back. One of my friends made a really good point. I feel like he feels like Kyle Lowry could definitely leave in free agency. Because think about it. What is he going to show the Raptors? What is realistically keeping him here? Besides that, he's played here for so long. Loyalty, the same loyalty they showed DeRozan. He could leave, go to the Clippers, where Kawhi is recruiting his boys. Go to the Clippers where they need a point guard better than Pat Beverly. Kyle Lowry is a significant upgrade from Pat Beverly, and you have Pat Beverly coming off the bench. He's playing for chips. He's in LA. Like, bro, what more could you realistically want? So the Raptors got to blow up the team. Number one, they got to blow up the team. They got to either blow up the team and enter rebuild mode, or they got to blow up the team and try and trade for Harden or trade for any sort of star that can propel them. I don't want to say Westbrook because Westbrook is not getting them a ring. Guys like, again, Harden, guys like they could have tried for Giannis, but they lost. They just need somebody. They need someone solid to come there and play. And I don't think the Raptors are going to go far. Honestly, I think it's first round if they do make the playoffs. First round, second round max, depending on how they're playing. Because at the moment now, I don't even see them making the playoffs. But if they return to the regular form we see them as, first round, second round max, probably going to get swept in the second round. And then they're coming back, and it has to be a blow up. It has to be a blow up of the team. Because I really don't see it going farther. I really don't see it. I don't know. It's up to like a Masai and those guys in the front office. But if I'm just putting in my two cents right here, in summary, I think the Raptors got to blow up the team. They got to blow up the team because right now they don't have a goal. It's like they can't make the finals, but they're not bad enough to be a lottery team. So what is the goal here? What realistically is the goal here, and what is the future of the Toronto Raptors? All right, so now that that's out of the way, it's just that's up in the air. I can talk about that forever. These guys are literally sitting third last, and I want to check the league how they're doing in that's just conference. League wide, they're third last. So this is hell right now. This is hell. And then we go to the NBA. A lot of people might have been exposed to corona. They might have have the virus. They might have tested positive. People are violating rules. People are not showing up to practice. Teams are just games are being postponed. Do I think the NBA will cancel the season? Not unless it gets very bad, where it is just a lot of people. I think it has to be more than 40% of people have the virus when they come out with this daily reports. I don't think they'll cancel the season. Do I think they'll go back to a bubble? No, because the NBA lost a ton of money when it came to the bubble. They managed to save a lot of money, but they lost a lot of money, for projected earnings and everything. They lost because of ticket sales, TV time, all that stuff. They had to move all of that. They had to shorten the season a little bit, and not a lot of people were watching too. So they lost a lot of money when it came to that. So I don't think they go back to a bubble. I think it has to enter a very drastic situation for them to even move to a bubble or even cancel the season entirely. So don't expect the season to be canceled. Don't know if there'll be an all-star weekend or anything. I think there'll be a break, but I don't think there might not be a weekend because it's just, if they don't want to risk it, they don't have to. They shouldn't have to risk it or anything. Just play the games you have to play. We'll get it's not like All-Star Weekend is gone forever. It will come back when it is safe to do so. So I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad if they don't do anything like that. But let's let's move on to less depressing topics, and let's talk about what's going on in the league right now besides the Raptors and things like that. Looking at the conference here, bro. Lakers are doing as I expected. I 100% expect the Lakers to repeat. I think honestly the biggest challenge I'm seeing here is maybe the Celtics. If the Celtics play like the Celtics, maybe the Brooklyn Nets, but the Brooklyn Nets are kind of, I haven't really seen them full form yet because either Kyrie's resting or KD's resting. So Celtics, Brooklyn Nets, I would say the 76ers, but I think like Ben Simmons not shooting is it's bad. Like, it's bad, and we got Anthony Davis that can hold Embiid. Phoenix Suns are doing better than expected, but I honestly think when it comes time in the playoffs, the lack of experience will do them in, and they'll make quick work of them. The only one who got really experience on there is CP3, and he's getting up there. The Clippers, I'm not worried about the Clippers, but if they play like they are, then I will see a series going 6 games, but I think the Lakers will take it, But we gotta see. Like I'm all here for the Clippers slander. I will slander them every chance I get, but realistically, like, if they play like how they're supposed to play, they should match up with the Lakers in the conference finals. I think that's a given. I think in the East, it should be either the 76ers and the Nets or the Celtics and the Nets. I'm completely excluding the Bucks, because yeah, they got Drew, but it's like it's still Giannis. The main problem is that Giannis can't shoot, and once you take that away from him, it's like it opens up so much more. So and the Bucks are sitting at 5th right now. The Orlando Magic are ahead of them. Yes, again, it's still early in the season, but the Bucks need to figure something out because I know Giannis is mad. They're currently on a 1-game winning streak, so who knows? Oh, did I win? No, I read that right. And it's crazy. The Orlando Magic is on a 2-game losing streak, and they're ahead of them. And this is from the 11th of January. So what else we got here? Denver Nuggets currently out of the playoffs, but they'll make it back. They're only 5-5. Golden State Warriors, interesting. Curry is just putting this team on his back, and I think this is how deadly this team can be when they're not healthy. They are 5th seed. Curry scoring literally averaging more than 30 points a game. Let me check here. I'm pretty sure he's averaging more than 30 points a game. Where is my boy roster? Stephen Curry. He's averaging 28 points a game, 7 assists, and he's shooting 37% from 3. So this dude he dropped 62, 30, 38, and that was 38 and 11. So what can you really say, bro? This guy's he's doing something else this season, especially without Klay. Once Klay comes back and he has the Splash Brothers, and then you can see Draymond Green really playing like Draymond Green. But right now, this guy is playing like, bro. He's like, hold on, let me check out his stats right here. He's averaging 4 points, 6 rebounds, and he is shooting 23% from 3. He's not even averaging a block. He's averaging 1.3 steals. Draymond Green is trash, bro. Draymond Green is trash, especially when he doesn't have his crew to hype him up. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Like, if he wasn't on the Warriors, he'd definitely be a bench player, And for his career, he's only averaged 9 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. I don't know. I think a lot of people overrate Draymond Green. But, we got to see, bro. He's apparently that X factor that they need for his team. They need for their team. So, who knows, bro? Who knows? Okay. Yeah, so there you really have it, honestly. That's the beginning of the season. Everyone's just not getting their feet set. They're getting into it. They're seeing the standings. Trailblazers, again, I don't think they're going far. OKC, not going far. Dallas Mavericks, I think 2nd seed or 2nd round max. Utah Jazz, not going far. The way Donovan Mitchell's playing is trash. Charlotte Hornets, they're not making the playoffs. Cleveland Cavaliers, this is just like some beginning of the season nonsense. New York Knicks, same thing. I don't think the Knicks want to make the playoffs. I don't think they should make the playoffs right now. I think you need to keep building your team, and let these. I think right now anything below the 76ers, Celtics, and the Bucks, I think everybody is just, and the Nets, obviously, not really a big threat. You got to worry about the Lakers, LA Clippers, Celtics, 76ers, and the Nets. I think that's the main teams that we're going to really see here, unless we got a surprise Denver Nugget again. But I don't see that happening in the near future. That's what I think is going on. And if you guys want my full predictions for like MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, all of that, I will be making a full video on it on Wednesday. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for listening. I am looking forward to this year and all the content that I will hopefully bring and stay on a consistent schedule, try and get some interviews done, all of that going forward. If you want to see more of me, again, check out my YouTube channel, check out my second YouTube channel. That's where I upload my Twitch highlights, Twitch gameplay. I'm going to be uploading a few right after I upload this. Also, I told you guys I did my Twitch live streams every Friday and Saturday. If you still want to see what I'm up to, playing Cold War with my friends, or I'm playing Assassin's Creed by myself. So just join in there, chill. It's a fun time for everybody. I love interacting with the chat, love seeing what you guys are saying. A lot of funny moments we do in there. Again, thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you guys next Monday.